What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is time, my friends. It is that time. Mr. Avi Kaplan. Mr. Avi Kaplan. Mr. Avi Kaplan. Can you tell we love Mr. Avi Kaplan over here? No? Well, he released his album. Oh, I'm so excited to get to this, man. I am so excited to get to this. Now, we've reacted to, I don't know, a handful of tracks off of this already. The ones that he's released prior to the album dropping. So we're just going to check out all the ones that we haven't heard yet. I am so excited for this. I don't know if he's going to be dropping music videos for these in the future. If so, we'll definitely check those out in due time. But yeah, we're going to start with this one right here. He Don't Love You Right. This is one a bunch of you guys DM me, making sure that I knew he dropped his album, which, yes, I absolutely knew he dropped his album. I've had a lot going on, but nonetheless, we're here now. Let's get this ball rolling, man. He Don't Love You Right. There's this one, and then, well, let's just look back, whatever. It doesn't matter. We're going to do this one, and then I know there's a self-titled Floating on a Dream track. I don't know. There's a bunch. We're going to do every one of them. You have my word. Starting with He Don't Love You Right, due to several requests for it. Let's go, Mr. Kaplan.
Got nowhere to go. No place down the road. Waiting for the good. Doing as you should. You're waiting on the break of the morning. You're waiting on that morning light.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, man. Such a beautiful voice, man. And he has such amazing control of his beautiful voice. Good grief. And then, on top of that, he's one of the best songwriters that I have ever come across. Period.
Break of morning. You're waiting on that morning light. 'Cause he don't love you right. He don't love you right.
Oh my God.
He don't love you. No, he don't. Waiting for a fire. Can't sleep through the night. You don't know what to do. Crying teardrops to the moon. You're waiting on the break of morning. You're waiting on that morning light.
Oh, man. Wow. You know, this makes me feel even more fortunate that I have found my life partner, because I can definitely relate. I have lived this, but not from a first-hand perspective. You know, I saw this happen in my own home, but not with me personally, if you know what I mean. It's no way to live, you know? I know... Oh, man. Probably going to be a lot of Saucey rants in this album. It's no way to live. I know that there's always circumstances that have to be accounted for, that have to be taken into consideration when making big decisions, like who you decide to share your life with, who you decide to share your home life with, more importantly. You know, when there's kids in the mix, when there's big purchases that are shared, like a home or what have you, you know, accounts, when your life is so intertwined with somebody else's, and then you find yourself in a headspace like Avi's talking about right now, where, you know, you spend your nights in tears, and just stressed isn't even the word. Stressed is not an adequate word. Just torn up inside about what the right thing to do is, you know, especially, I feel like primarily if there's kids involved, because otherwise it's hard, but it's nothing like when there's kids involved, you know. You're not thinking for just yourself when there's kids involved, so you're constantly in your own head trying to figure out what the right thing to do is. And I'm here to tell you, from somebody that comes from a broken home, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but I am so happy that my parents decided to go their separate ways. I was at a really hard age when it happened. I was 11, I think. 11 or 12. It was really hard. But you know what was harder? It was harder watching both of them struggle to find happiness. It was harder always trying to find a way to make them happy because they were so unhappy. And when you get to that point, I don't know, man. Life is too short. Life is too short. I know it's cliche. I know you've heard it a million times. But you need to, like, soak that in. You really do. Because not only is your life short, but your life with your children living with you is so much shorter. You have to make the best of it. It's going to be so hard at first, more than likely. But man, you know, if you've tried everything that you can try and you just don't see things changing for the better, it's so much better for your kids too. You're doing the right thing. Whatever you decide to do is the right thing, because you're doing it out of love for those little ones. And you have to know that. You have to really trust in that. It's so hard. It's so hard. Nobody else has the answer. Nobody can tell you what to do. It's up to you and how you really feel in your heart. But I'm just trying to say, from my personal experience, it was so sad. It was so hard at first, because that's all we knew. That's all I knew was all of us living together at my 12-year-old self, you know, as my 12-year-old self. But man, once that initial adjustment wore off, it was amazing to see both of them happy again. You know, both of them kind of finding themselves again and really being happy. And that totally affects the kids, and it makes us so much happier. You know, the fighting and all that stuff, it takes such a toll on everybody. Everybody. So yeah, just really soak in messages like this, man, because they're so important. Avi is such an amazing storyteller and songwriter, and this is such an important message right here. Do what you think is right, because it is right. You have to trust in yourself. You have to believe in yourself, and your kids will always thank you for that. I promise you. I promise you. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. But yeah, I believe in you, and I got love for you, and you can reach out to me anytime if you just want to talk about it. I am always here to listen, and if you want my 2 cents, I'll give you that too. But like I said, nobody really knows but you. Just lead with this. Lead with this, and you can't go wrong. So don't stress about it. Don't get in your head about it. And also don't wait. Don't wait. Because it's going to just get harder. So, you know, I'm not telling people to leave their spouses here. Not by any means, okay? I'm talking strictly and only to the people that have tried everything. That they're at their wits' end. They don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. They've really put everything they have into fixing whatever is going on, and it's just not happening. That's who I'm talking to. Okay? I totally believe in fighting for that love, fighting for that relationship, fighting for your future, especially if you've built a family together, you know? I mean, that's obviously the ideal situation, is everybody stays under the same roof. Again, that's not always the best scenario. Not just for you, not just for your spouse, but for the kids as well. So lead with your heart, man. Listen to this amazing man when he talks.
That morning light, 'cause he don't love you right. He don't love you right.
You are enough. You are so enough. And you deserve to be loved. You deserved, my ladies, you deserve to be treated like princesses. You deserve, I don't care what's held over your head or whatever it may be, because that's always going to be there. You know, nobody should be out there trying to prove themselves when you already have a family. No, if you're not an equal partnership and feeling loved, then Avi's telling you. He's telling you right here.
Been here once before. Your mind's gone back to old.
I'm telling you, it's kind of chilling sometimes. How he literally is writing a song directly relating to what my interpretation is. Your mind's gone back to war. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Trust in your heart. You have to. You have to trust in your heart. You have to. You have to. You deserve to be loved. You hear me? I am so serious. You deserve to be happy and loved. So when you hear a line like "he don't love you right" and you feel that and it hurts you, all I'm saying is, if you feel like you've done everything in your power to fix whatever that is, you really have to start looking at your quality of life, because you only get one. You only get one life. you're never going to be as young as you are right now, ever again. Ever again. I'm older right now than I was when I just said that. I'm closer to the end of my road right now than when I just said that. You gotta lead with this, trust in this, listen to what he's saying, man. You deserve to be loved. You are enough. You should not be having to prove yourself to anybody. Give it all you've got to make it work. But if you've done that, let this lead the way.
Your mind's gone back to old. You always want to leave, but love is just a dream.
Doesn't have to be.
Waiting on the break of morning.
Man.
Waiting on that morning light. 'Cause he don't love you right. He don't love you right. He don't love you. No, he don't. No, he don't. No, he don't. No, he don't.
Man, I'm not even going through that, and it's bringing me to tears. Just the thought of any of you living that way. Lead with this. Lead with this. Okay, I've said all I'm going to say, but lead with this. Love is not a dream. Love is reality, but you have to make it reality. Love takes work. Like anything worth having in life, like anything worth dedicating yourself to in this world, it takes work. It takes work and sacrifice. Absolutely. But there comes a point when you're just running in circles. And, yeah, I guess my biggest thing is just nobody should feel less than ever. If that's how you feel, there's something wrong. You either have to vocalize it and do something about it, or like I said, right here, this is your compass. Lead with this, please. And again, my DMs are open. You guys know that. Amazing song. I cannot wait to hear the rest of this album if that's where we're headed. Good grief, man. Such a beautiful voice, amazing songwriting. The instrumental was so powerful, so simple but so powerful. I am so excited for this. I'm going to know every word to this entire album. You better believe that by the time summer's over. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, man. We're going to be heavy Avi here for the next couple days, so if you don't see your requests that you're expecting or whatever it may be, give me a couple days. I really want to get all of this reacted to because I want to hear it. And I don't want to hear it for the first time without you guys watching with me. So, yeah. A couple days of Avi, and then we'll be back to your regularly scheduled programming. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves and each other. Stay safe, stay happy, stay loved out there. Saucey fam. Peace out, everybody.